Good morning to all guys. In this video we will discuss about Rankine cycle. Actually we have discussed this topic in earlier also, but few members you have some doubts that how Rankine cycle took birth from Carnot cycle. So why Carnot cycle got failed and why we are using Rankine cycle. These all things we will discuss in this video only. So let's start the video right now. So guys, as you know that we will start with Carnot cycle. So Rankine cycle is took birth from Carnot cycle. So Rankine cycle in TS diagram, see, this is nothing but our TS diagram. First we will learn about Carnot cycle. So Carnot cycle. In Carnot cycle, the diagram, if you will see, that will be somehow take TS diagram means in Carnot cycle, for Carnot cycle TS diagram will be come like in rectangle shape. So this is our saturated curve, as you know. If we will assume that the rectangle will be like this one, for if it is rectangle for Carnot cycle, so we are taking like this way. Is it possible? We are talking about possibilities of Carnot cycle. Is it possible for Carnot cycle, this rectangle? See guys, if you will see the diagram, the molar chart, then you will get that the in TS diagram, this is nothing but our constant pressure. Pressure should be constant here. But in this point, pressure is constant, temperature is also constant. Pressure is constant and temperature is also constant. So up to here phase change is occurring, that is okay. But more than this one, here this is what we are taking. 1, 2, 3, 4. This process we are telling us Carnot cycle. In this process we have two processes. One is isentropic process, another one is our isothermal process. Temperature is constant. But in this phase, in this line, over here pressure is constant, temperature is also constant. But over here only temperature is constant. Only temperature is constant. Pressure is not constant. So in isothermal process it is happening, pure isothermal, but here it is not pure isothermal. Here pressure is also constant, temperature is also constant. Over here the phase change may occur, but here it is not possible because in isothermal process we cannot add heat, because here heat supply will take place, here heat rejection will take place. So we cannot add heat in this process, in isothermal process. So in isothermal process heat supply is not possible. Why in isothermal process, pure isothermal process, heat supply is not possible? We have discussed it in earlier class also. If you are not getting, then I will again revise it in another video. You can ask me doubt in my WhatsApp group. So now this is pure isothermal process, so it is impossible to add the heat. So we cannot add here heat. This is impossible. Over here it is impossible, and in this case also it is impossible. So we have to draw up to this much only. So it is not possible. So again we will draw. See. One, 2, 3, 4. This is Carnot cycle. For Carnot cycle up to here. So why we cannot use Carnot cycle? First thing, one is fast process, another one is slow process. So it is we cannot use Carnot cycle. That is another point. So now coming to one important point is we have to make a condenser. Means this is our turbine This is boiler, this one is condenser, this one is our compressor. Here if you will see the diagram, clearly you can understand that we have to make a condenser in such a way that it should have to stop in this position only, because our process is starting from here, saturated point. We have to make condenser in such a way that the condenser ending, it should have to be in this point, it liquid plus vapor. So we have to make a condenser in such a way it should have to stop over here. So it is somehow complicated to make such kind of condenser. Again, what are another point what we can get from this diagram? So this one is the failure, we can say. From while taking this failure only, we are getting Rankine cycle. How? What he did means, so you got understood that where Rankine cycle, where Carnot cycle got failed. So by taking those failures means at that point, at that point we are making possibilities. Means see guys, this is our 1 to 2 boiler, turbine expansion. So we will not stop over here with that condenser. We will move up to saturated point with that condenser. See, we are not stopping here. In condenser, what was happened in Carnot cycle? In Carnot cycle, it is stopping here. But in Rankine cycle, you are not stopping here. You are moving up to saturated point. Then we are pumping. Pressure will increase. We are pumping. Then it will come to heat addition. So here 1 to 2 1 to 2 is our heat addition, heat supply you can say. So this is nothing but our 1 to 2 process, heat supply. So it got failure at that point. So we have to design such kind of condenser where it should have to stop in this point. We cannot make. So in Rankine cycle what we did means, we are just making it up to saturated point. Condenser we are using such type of condenser, means same condenser, we are the liquid which we are stopping over here, liquid plus vapor, we cannot stop. So we are moving up to saturated point. Again we are pumping here. This is Rankine cycle. Rankine cycle, here compressor you are using, here pump you are using. So these all things are covered. Now coming to our net work. How you can calculate the net work? See guys, net work means we know that subtracting turbine work minus pump work. In Rankine cycle, this is for Rankine cycle. If we go same thing to the our Carnot cycle, turbine work minus, here we are using compressor. So this is our net work for Carnot cycle. Remember guys, another main point, efficiency is function of mean temperature. Efficiency is the function of mean temperature. If mean temperature is increasing, then efficiency will increase. If mean temperature is decreasing, then efficiency will decrease. Then what is the efficiency? We will discuss it here. See guys, here for Carnot cycle, the mean temperature, what is the mean temperature? This is higher temperature. Here mean temperature will be what? Here mean temperature is same, constant. Here also it is constant. So mean temperature is same for this one. and same. So mean temperature, here temperature is not increasing, but same thing if you will see in Rankine cycle, here temperature is gradually increasing. Temperature is increasing. If you will get 60 in same marks, then your average will be 60. But here we are getting 20, 40, then 60. Then what will happen? Then your average will come down. So your mean temperature will be somehow here. So we can take that our mean temperature at this point will be here. So here mean temperature is decreasing. Here mean temperature is same. We are here not decreasing or increasing. Here's mean temperature is same. But here at that point with that it is decreasing. So we can say that here mean temperature is decreasing in Rankine. Mean temperature is decreasing. If mean temperature is decreasing, then you can say that the efficiency is also decreasing. In same thing, if you will see the Carnot cycle, here efficiency is depend upon mean temperature. So here mean temperature is not decreasing, it is in constant. So we can say mean temperature is same, means it is more than the Rankine cycle. So here mean temperature is also more than Rankine cycle. Of Carnot cycle efficiency is more as compared to Rankine cycle, we can say. So Carnot cycle efficiency is more than Carnot cycle Rankine cycle. We can discuss it like this way. So we discussed what is net work, how we can calculate efficiency. To calculate efficiency, 1 minus heat rejection by heat supply. So heat supply minus heat rejection by heat supply. So here entropy difference, what we are getting, this is what the entropy difference. We will put over here. All are for Carnot. So TDS 1 minus heat rejection. Yes, higher temperature heat rejection. So lower temperature heat, higher temperature T delta S. So this is cancelled. 1 minus lower temperature by higher temperature. We will calculate efficiency like this way for Carnot cycle. So guys, now we will discuss about efficiency of Rankine cycle. So in same manner only we will discuss efficiency of Rankine cycle. 1 minus heat rejection by heat supply. So what will happen means, you can see in TS diagram of Rankine cycle, here it will one, two, three, 4. The heat rejection is 3 to 4, but heat supply is 1 to 2. So here the mean temperature will obviously decrease because it is increasing by lower temperature to higher temperature. So obviously the mean temperature will decrease. This is nothing but our mean temperature. So mean temperature is decreasing. So as I said that efficiency is the function of mean temperature. So obviously mean temperature is decreasing means efficiency will be decreased as compared to our Carnot cycle. So here also entropy changing is coming, entropy change in entropy. So 1 minus heat rejection heat rejection, lower temperature by higher temperature. So entropy got cancelled. So higher temperature, lower temperature. Higher temperature is mean temperature. This is decreased as compared to our Carnot cycle. So from this diagram, you can assume that the temperature is, the efficiency is lesser as compared to our Carnot cycle. The Rankine cycle efficiency is less. So you have to take maximum efficiency. Only Carnot cycle is only possible to give. In practically that is not possible, but we have to take, that is we have to take, this only can give maximum efficiency. So guys, now we will discuss about the parameters and specific steam consumption for Rankine cycle only, this one also. Now we are in Rankine cycle. For Rankine cycle, specific steam consumption. So how we can calculate mass flow rate of steam? By net power. So net power, how you can calculate? Mass flow rate of steam into network. So we will put this one, mass flow rate of steam by network into, so mass flow rate got cancelled out, 1 by network. So specific steam consumption. So if network will decrease, means specific steam consumption will increase. Guys, here mass flow rate of steam means how much amount of mass is entering, that is denoted by m dot s. So net power we can calculate like this way, m dot s into network. If this formula we will add in this over here, then you can get this one. So if network is decreasing, means specific steam consumption will definitely increase. This is the what max point. Okay, now up to over here, if network is decreasing, specific steam consumption is increasing. Another main important point is, if specific steam consumption is more, means the plant size will be more. How means, see guys, if specific steam consumption means the consumption of steam is more pipelines are required, more large pipelines are required. So what will happen? The size of the plant will also get increased. So large pipelines are required, more amount of mass will enter into the power plant. So what will happen with that one? The size of plant will also increase. So you have to understand one point over here, specific steam consumption is increasing. So then we can say that the plant size also getting increasing. Up to this one. So you got understood till now what is specific steam consumption, how you can calculate. For now this one only. We will see the parameters now. See guys, see parameters for Carnot cycle I will take, for Rankine. One is for Carnot cycle, one is for Rankine cycle. If mean temperature, what will happen in Carnot cycle mean temperature? See guys, we have discussed for Carnot cycle, this one is in TS diagram. For Carnot cycle in TS diagram, this is heat supply, this is heat rejection. So here this one is constant, means here temperature, mean temperature is constant, T equal constant. But in Rankine cycle, but in Rankine cycle it is while from lower to upper it is increasing gradually. So we can say that here mean temperature is less in Rankine cycle. So here low, mean temperature is higher. Efficiency, I have said that efficiency is the function of mean temperature. So efficiency higher means here also higher efficiency, lower efficiency in Rankine cycle. Network, guys, this one is the very important topic. So network, we will discuss now. Network, how we will calculate the network? Work done of turbine minus work done of compressor. We will calculate network. So work done of turbine is okay, but work done of compressor for Carnot cycle, this one is Carnot. Network, work done of turbine minus work done of pump for Rankine. Is work done of network done, whose network done is more, we can calculate. See guys, so guys, try to understand. Here we have compressor and here we are having pump. So compressor has compressor and pump, these both are open system. For open system, work done formula is minus VDP. So if you will put the same thing for open system minus VDP. See guys, in open system, for open system, see this diagram. For Carnot cycle, this one is for open system. For after condenser, at the entrance of our compressor which we are supplying, here liquid plus vapor both we are having. So the as compared to our Rankine cycle, in Rankine cycle only liquid we are giving, but in Carnot cycle we are giving liquid plus vapor. Here volume is increasing as compared to our Rankine cycle. See guys, so for pump and compressor both are open system. For open system we have one formula for work done, that is work done. For work done open system we have, for open system we have work done formula minus VDP. Here this is TS diagram. See guys, for TS diagram, here we are getting liquid plus vapor. For Carnot cycle, here we are getting liquid plus vapor. So for the Carnot cycle the volume will be increased, but for the Rankine cycle if you will see that the diagram will be this is saturated curve. One, two, three, four. This is nothing but saturated curve. Here we are supplying the heat. So here at saturated point we are only giving liquid as inlet to our pump. So as compared to compressor, here we are giving liquid plus vapor. So here the volume of at this point will increase, and over here the Carnot cycle network is decreasing. How means liquid plus vapor is here. So as compared to liquid plus vapor, so we can say that the volume is increasing. See guys, here liquid plus vapor is there, so volume is somehow increased as compared to our Rankine cycle. Here only liquid we are giving at saturated point, so it is only liquid, but here it is liquid plus vapor. So the volume of Carnot cycle at inlet of compressor is more as compared to the inlet of pump to the Rankine cycle. So here volume is increasing of Carnot cycle. So we can say that if volume is increasing, then work done of compressor will also get increased. If this is increasing, then what will happen? The Carnot cycle will decrease. Network of Carnot cycle will decrease. Same way, if we will discuss with this one, the liquid, so volume is less as compared to this one. So volume is less, so we are getting low volume. So we can say that the open cycle we are having less, means it is lower as compared to our compressor. The work of compressor is higher as compared to work of pump. So if we will put here, we can get Rankine cycle work network will be higher. So you have to write it is Carnot cycle lower, network higher. Specific steam consumption. Specific, whose network is higher? We have already discussed. Specific steam consumption network. Network means this is lower, means this one will be higher. Means see guys, network is low. Network is low. So if network is decreasing, then specific steam of consumption of Carnot cycle increase. So Rankine cycle network is higher. If it is higher, then specific steam consumption will be decrease, lower. As I said that the specific steam consumption will depend upon the size. Means if specific steam consumption is increasing, then size of the plant will increase. So here it will increase. Here it will decrease. So these are the parameter analysis of our Rankine cycle. So I hope guys you got understood some points, important points. Again we will meet in another video with reheat cycle. Guys, just remember that why we are using reheat cycle. Guys, just simply understand that why we are reheating, where we are reheating with this diagram. So this is our saturated curve. Pump. Same guys, as you can see, up to 1 to 2 we are increasing, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, to 5, 6. Here 1 to 2 heat supply, same. Here expansion is taking place, then again we are reheating, then again we are expanding. This is what happening. Now we are getting same value guys. So reheating is taking place over here only. So in another video we will discuss about how reheating means. We will solve a numerical. With that you can understand how we are doing reheating and where we are using also. So thank you guys. I hope you guys have understood these all things. Thank you. If you are not getting, then tell me, then I will make another video for you to make you understand. Thank you guys.